team, it's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Need Good Aussie Jokes. And the guy, this is a Reddit list. I just wanted to hear some Aussie jokes. See what people be saying about Aussies. He said, yo guys, I'm a Kiwi living in Perth and all my workmates are Aussies. Need some good Australian jokes to counter out the constant sheep ones I'm subjected to. We know about the Kiwis and the sheep. At least I've heard all the jokes about Kiwis and sheep. So I'm excited to go through some of these Aussie jokes. But before we do, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a good thumbs up so I can suggest it. So what's the worst thing about being bitten by a poisonous spider? You're probably Australian. Because the worst thing is that you're probably Australian, bro. Like, all right, that was a good one. That was a good one to start off with. The worst thing about being bitten by a poisonous spider, probably Australian. All right, here we go. Why wasn't Jesus born in Perth? Because they couldn't find 3 wise men and a virgin. Oh, that's good. When I was at immigration, they asked me if I had a criminal record. I didn't realize it was still a requirement. All right, hey, Australia. I didn't realize it was still a requirement. Hey, they got some good ones, Australia. These are good. These are quality jokes right here. We got to keep it going. What's the difference between the Aussie rugby team and the Sydney Harbour Bridge? Not everyone has walked over the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Dang, Aussies. That's tough. Are Aussies not are y'all not the Springboks Aussie team? Is that not y'all? I get, dang, that's tough. That's tough. Here we go. Alright, that's about Scottish. Where's the Aussie jokes at? Where's the Aussie jokes? Give me something. A Kiwi was walking around the outback when he came across a farmer in his paddock effing a sheep. Aren't you supposed to shear them? He asked. The farmer shouts back, no, F off and get your own. I've heard it with the nationalities reversed, so make sure you get in first. Yeah, Aussies and Kiwis, I guess y'all gonna go back and forth about the sheep. Aren't you supposed to share them? So share them. No, F off and get your own. I got you, yeah. Aussies and Kiwis, the sheep effing. It's never gonna get old. Here we go. A Kiwi and an Aussie are riding through the farm when they discover a sheep with its head stuck in a fence. The Kiwi gets off his horse, strides over to the sheep, F's it from behind, and then gets back on his horse. That's disgusting. That's terrible. He looks at the Aussie, who is staring at him, and says, sorry, mate. Do you want to go too? All right, says the Aussie. He walks over to the fence, puts his head through it, drops his pants, and says, go on, mate. That was a little twist there at the end. That was a little, you think that he's going to go F the sheep too, but he's like, he put his hand through the fence, pulled out his pants, he's like, come on, it's my turn, come on, give it to me. Oh my gosh. What happens when a New Zealander moves to Australia? The average IQ of both countries rises. Ooh, that's a good one, New Zealand. I'll give y'all that. That's a good one. Just do what my high school teacher in New South Wales made me do after a guy would not quit the sheep shagger jokes. Knee them in the balls. Oh my Jesus. Here we go. An Englishman, an Irishman, an Australian, and a Kiwi were on board a plane, getting ready to make their first parachute jump. The Englishman's exit was spectacular. He leapt out of the plane with the cry, I'm doing this for my country. The Irishman leapt out immediately afterwards, calling out the same words. Then the New Zealander ripped the parachute off the Australian, pushed him out of the plane, and cried, I am doing this for my country. That bro, some of these are good. Some of these they're mid, they're not as great, but that's a good one. What do you call an Aussie that scores well on an IQ test? A cheat. What's the difference between an Aussie and a yogurt? Yogurt has culture. Mid. Did you hear about the Aussie that had a brain transplant? The brain rejected him a week later. Mid. Mid. Oh yeah. A New Zealander. Oh, so he's just changing. What do you get when you crossbreed a gorilla and an Australian? Nothing. Gorillas know better than that. Hey, Aussies, bro. I'm sorry I'm reading these jokes. I'm not saying it's not me that's coming up with the jokes. I'm just reading them and laughing and enjoying. What's the next one? Every time you go to take a dump on the job, refer to it as dropping off a boatload of Australians. Don't explain it, though. Just see how long it takes them to pick up on it. That's good. So I meet a guy down the side of the road in Australia carrying some corrugated iron and wooden planks. This seemed a bit weird, so I asked him what he was doing out there. Well, he says, I got into a fight with the wife and she divorced me. That bee got the dog, the ute, and the kids. But dang it, I got the house. An Australian scientist recently discovered mosquitoes can spread the AIDS virus. Those Aussies will F anything. Oh, we're going to do two more jokes, and we're going to wrap it up. A Kiwi was flying solo over Australian land when his plane's engine malfunctioned, causing a crash landing on a grassy field. Fortunately, a hospital was nearby, and he went into intensive care. When he woke up a day later, he had 2 broken legs, a shattered elbow, and several broken ribs. Jesus. In great pain, he asked the nurse, "Oh, nurse, did I come here to die?" The nurse gave him a soft pat and said, "No, mate, you came here yesterday." No, mate, you came here yesterday. He was, I don't get it. Yeah, y'all explain that one to me. Explain that one to me. And then here only one more left anyway. Why do birds fly upside down over Australia? Because it's not worth crapping on. Australia, they crapped on y'all with these jokes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. They really trying to get y'all with these jokes. I know y'all not having it, but yeah, they really tried to play y'all. That's all we got. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Aussies, drop some jokes about New Zealand. Don't let them get away with it. In the comment section, I need New Zealand jokes. Give them to me. It's your boy, but that's it for this one. It's your boy Neal. Out.